Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska and Memorial Stadium. This sea of red ready to rock. One of the most loyal fan bases in the sport, ready to see the Cornhuskers get back to that championship level. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Will kick it away to start us off. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made. Short gain on the play. The Hokies will come to the line to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Watson. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Close to the tight end. And it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? They can't slow him down. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. Just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Snags the quick throw. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a sophomore making an impact play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Takes the handoff. It's Irvin. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Oh, he's got it down inside the 20. Tackle made after a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Huskers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can. Pass rush there on first down. The Hokies will crank up the tempo. Dropping back. It's Watson. Makes a quick grab. The pickup is 6. Makes it 3rd down and 4.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
High completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Mason. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
A pop pass on the jet sweep, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Pitch to the back. Finding space at the 20. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution. The Cornhuskers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try the option play here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. Ball carrier tackled there.
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on 3rd down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. They sat back initially, and then they overcommitted to stop that running game, and it worked out.
So instead of a chip shot attempt for a 2-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, the offense being aggressive here, going for it on 4th down, but the defense was not having it at all. They come up with a big stop.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Nebraska 7, Virginia Tech 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. To the air. It's Watson. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. And the Hokies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's going to take off here. Trying to use his legs to make the 1st down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. The Hokies offense is on the move now.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the 1st down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. About time this offense gets going, it's a 1st and 10.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Looking downfield, it's Watson. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's swarmed by the defense. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. They bump it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down there. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. And the quarterback dropping back. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the Huskers will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. To the air, it's Watson. It's caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Hokies come up to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
I'm all for quarterbacks trying to make plays. I love to see the fight in a guy and wants to make a play on every single chance that he can make. But here, when you scramble and you throw the ball way back against your body, you're asking for trouble. He's so lucky that ball didn't get intercepted.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Looking to throw again. The O-line still keeping him protected. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blockers, not much help on the screen there. short of the first down. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Back to throw. It's Watson. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. And he'll set up to throw. Finds his man, has the first down. He has first down yardage at the 46. Fourth down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. The Hokies come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's going to take another shot right here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pressure is coming. And all day to throw, but eventually they swallow him up. A sack. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Fourth down. Oh. Back to pass. It's Watson. He's looking deep here. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a run. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this first down play. Dropping back, it's Watson. He's going for a big play downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
14, Virginia Tech, 3.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead. It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the ball is picked off. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw. It's Watson. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. Slides to avoid the big hit. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He's escaping the pocket now. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Mason. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's fourth down. The Hokies will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, the offense rolls the dice with its play call here on fourth down, and the defense rolls the dice as well by bringing the kitchen sink. Demolished the quarterback that time on the blitz.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They're going to run it here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a quick grab. The ball is loose. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
First and 10 now for the offense. Receiver in motion now. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Thorne. Fights off a defender.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Here we go on fourth down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, I understand what you're doing here. As a play caller, you want to take that chance. You want to keep the ball. You want to keep the drive alive. But this is the risk you take, and the defense comes up with a huge stop.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Hokies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Dropping back. It's Watson. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made at the 20 in the deep shot. Big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
That's the end of the third quarter. Nebraska 14, Virginia Tech 3.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's an out route. The catch made. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And the Hokies will line up now. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Second down and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the two-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. Intercepted in the end zone.
The two-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. Nebraska, 14.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Number 17, set to kick this one away.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Now they'll run a draw play. Breaking free at the 35. They break him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Tailback with another carry. He shreds the tackle. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
And there's the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Nebraska. Made the defense look slow that time.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Football comes out. The defense recovers the fumble.
Man, Chris, we could hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Scanning the field. It's Watson. Good catch made on the sideline. That's enough for a first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Touchdown, Hokies. They jump in front here in the fourth.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
The offense will set up now for the two-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He'll make it into the end zone. So now they lead by a field goal here in the final quarter.
Virginia Tech, 24. Nebraska, 21.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick it off.
Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab behind the line. It's Nelson. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40th.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Great stop by the defense. Still a 3-point game. Let's see what the offense can do. This is a crucial possession. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Down play. Gonna run it. It's Mason. Quick spin on the run. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Yeah, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw. It's Watson. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, a really entertaining game. Kurt, came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter